Alrighty, what's going on? How we doing? What's up, Knives? What's up, Michael? Let's see what we got today for Monday. My good old blue chips. Instead of begging for a seat, build your own table. Let's get to it. Alright, so apparently I went through all the trouble last night of setting this cool little new setup via my new screen. And as you can see, we got a lot more on here. Hopefully it looks nice for you guys. But at the same time, I totally didn't think to change the stream starting screen as well as the intro. So now it's all a little off there. So looking at my new setup, when I look way up there, I'm looking up at the top two monitors, just making sure everything's good. But everything is down here on my main monitor. I probably can't even go full screen because that's probably, that's not even set to the right screen. So I only got one screen done. It was a pretty busy weekend with the kiddos and just getting this all set up. So we're going to deal with this screen just for today. So I'll try to keep everything on the one chart and we should be good to go. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Let me know what you did over the course of the weekend. We got about 7 minutes here until the market opens. We changed just a couple things here on our montage over the weekend as well. We got rid of two buttons. We got rid of the 10-cent button and the $1.50 button because I realized that we're probably never going to be in a move that's only 10 cents. That would be kind of silly. And we're also, I figured if it's $1.50, we can just, kind of go one way or the other, either $1 or $2. So we will look to kind of keep it that way. Take a look at I guess we can go through the gappers real quick. SPY obviously tried to go a little bit higher when market first opened, got over 300 and then came all the way down almost to 290. Looks like it got down to 290.65 and now we're back up to 297. So hopefully that's a good sign that the market might try to push a little bit higher. What's up, Thomas? How we doing? I didn't catch a virus, so there's that. What's up, Jeff? How we doing? I don't have a virus, at least not that virus. But it is apparently still spreading, so we shall see what that ends up doing. Take a look at the gappers here. We got FTSV. We already know we can play that. What? It's a buyout though. Interesting. I believe we never had shares on this, but I wonder if they just allowed those because it's a buyout. They realize it's really not a risk. Trill, nothing there. KPTI, interesting. We're definitely going to keep this one on watch. This is one that we got into before and it actually halted on us. Let's take a look at the daily. That's a pretty big gap up as well so far this morning. I don't know exactly when it was. I want to say it was somewhere in here. I think it was right here. This, maybe right here. Because then I remember it came back down right after it. It was like on a half day. It halted. It unhalted in the after hours of a half day. It was a mess. But we'll keep that up on another chart. NCNA, we don't have any shares there. Codex, CODX, nothing there, but that thing is going crazy. The last week or so, obviously, I believe that's one of the coronavirus stocks. TELL, that's on SSR. Don't have any shares anyway. DYAI, sorry. All right, we do have some shares there. The range is actually pretty good. It's a lower float, though. We'll keep it up just in case. Keep an eye on it. I have 6 charts on my new screen now, so I can, just keep some other things up just in case. COCP, not seeing anything there. TEDU, nothing there. IBIO, nothing there. Getting towards the bottom here. DVAX. I feel like we've played DVAX before. We have. It's on SSR though. I'm gonna put this up because at market open it may go away. The SSR. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember if it's like it's like one full trading day that it doesn't go down 10% or I don't honestly. That's SSR or something. I just don't play it, so it's something I never really looked into. Like I know the parameters. If it goes down 10%. That's what puts it on SSR, and then in order to take a short position on an SSR stock, you would have to get in on an uptick. So like I know what the basis of SSR is, I just don't remember exactly how it comes off of a ticker. So If anybody wants to enlighten me on that, feel free. And then we got like NUGT, good old Nugget. That thing's on SSR as well. A lot of things are on SSR still because the market is in a little bit of tank mode. But as you saw, we're trying to get back up there. For any of you that are just tuning in, again, name's Tim if you're new. If not, then now you know my name 100%. And I wanted to just give you this quote from this morning because I thought it was a really good one. Instead of begging for your seat, build your own table. It's a pretty good one for a couple of reasons because a lot of people in the stock market, you know, they're, what chat room should I join? What chat room, you know, will make me the most money? What chat room has the best alerts? You know, all this good stuff. Well, guess what? Stop worrying about that. Just build your own. I'm not saying build your own chat room, but basically, in a way, I am. Like build yourself, right? Get to the point where you don't need a chat room. That's the best route you can take. Let's see what is DXR doing, just out of curiosity. That thing's pretty crazy. Join this chat room. Yeah. Hey, a free chat room is a good chat room. So I guess we can take a look at the excuse me, the bear scale watch list here. See, SGMO. We played that not too long ago. We'll keep that one up. SGMO. Oh, I wanted to keep DVAX up, right? Because I wanted to see if it comes off SSR. Got about 2 minutes here till the open. I know we already checked IBIO. Just taking a look here. I feel like it's going to take a little bit for me to get adjusted as well. AMRN starting to kind of make a move up here. We'll put that one on one of our charts and see if we can find one more here. We got CPG, nothing there. PDD. Camden, be careful with that. You can have it, just be careful. You're fine. Uh-oh. I know, it fell off. It's okay. Di's just gonna check on you like every 10 seconds now until it's gone. He, what's up, marketing? He had a lollipop and it came off the end. So now he's got like the whole lollipop. So the one thing I don't like about the upper mounts is that they don't tilt as much as I'd like them to, but so like when you see me looking up like this, like I can see the screens up there. It's just they're a little like they're tilted, but they're not as tilted as I'd like. But it's okay. We'll deal with it. What do you guys think of the new setup, by the way, on the stream? You guys like it? As we got about 10 seconds here. VXRT. We'll keep PDD up here and see what happens. There's the bell. Good luck today. So DVAX did not come off SSR, just FYI. I'm gonna actually look into that later. See what happens. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. It's like that initial burst of the market does not like to cooperate. Good thing I just cleaned the floors. So pretty much every stock that we had up is not doing what we would have hoped it would do. KPTI dropped pretty big. SGMO dropped pretty big. SGMO was a hangover play, so makes sense. KPTI, I didn't see up there. That was actually gapped up. KPTI is known to run too, like I had said before. That could be a dip and rip type play. That thing is getting smashed right now. PDD is attempting to move here. See if we can get a move up through the highs. There goes KPTI is bouncing a little bit. I was watching it to see if it would go through 22. I would have been interested there, but it didn't. There we go with PDD. So we can get the pop through 50 here. It's kind of grindy to get to that point. That would have been a nice one there. Shot right down. Coco, your chart's not working? Looks like you're staring at the ceiling. Well, I kind of am. Popped right back up here. There's really nothing else like really moving right now. Wonder if the everyone's trying to figure out what the market's going to do. The market's actually climbing right now. And KPTI bounced pretty big there. It's up a point right now from the bottom. PDD is struggling. All we wanted was that 3750 pop, and we were in. Looking at the daily, might have been a bad idea. Cause I mean, well, it's trying to use that as resistance, as you see, right under 38. It's a big resistance area. If it gets through that, it could clear sail for a little bit. ATEC. Oops. That's on SSR. NBRV. Both of those charts look pretty good. NBRV is we have no shares there. ATEC is on SSR, but the chart looks like it could be good. It's starting to extend a little bit. Excuse me. The PDD is just failing. Let's move it down here so we can flip through some other charts here. We'll keep it on watch. There's KPTI to the upside. We have that up on our other chart. See if that wants to extend to the upside. And PDD jumping right back up. It's an interesting one for sure. I just realized I didn't have my i3 scan. Sorry, guys. I had my tracker up there and it was covering it up. Sorry. Let's see what some of those are doing. IBIO, we know we're not playing W. Whoa. W is halted. It's a big price stock to be halted. Interesting. Might have to keep an eye on that one. Coming out of the halt here. Yes. This? No. Are you want to put fishes? Yeah. knew this was coming. PDD actually going high a day again here. Let's put W up down here. And shot right back down again. At least it actually got to 37.50 that time. TVIX is running. I guess that's not good for the SPY. Yeah, SPY's kind of getting crushed a little bit here. Dang, SPY like touched right over 299, and now it's just getting spanked. And there goes PDD. Look at that. This thing is whippy. Some good scalp opportunities in there, but that's about it. Excuse me. Just can't really play that. It's hard. That's a tough one to play. Keep an eye on it down here. Let's switch back to W. Curious to see what this does when it opens. NVAX was halted as well. Yep, sure was. W is actually at 7.5%, but it's already on SSR, which is crazy. I need to figure out how that works. Look at the daily. Yeah, I guess I can see that. That's a What's up, Mr. Gifford? How you doing? Oh, we got the stool. Yes, Camden. What's wrong? You were doing so good. Up? You just want me to carry you over there. Camden, I'm not getting anything from up there. If you can't reach it, you can't have it. If you can't reach it, you can't have it. Alright, guess it's going to be one of those cry it out situations. Sorry in advance. SYNH. There goes W. WLL. SYNH has a 2-point spread. It's going absolutely bonkers right now. Excuse me. All fathers understand. How did APT work out? I see a lot of orange on your scanner. Yeah. I'm watching SYNH. W is, I don't know, that thing's being weird. This thing's a little whippy and very spready. Pretty sure tell we can't play. Yeah. WSC. I mean, I don't even really know how you would play this. These point spreads. I mean, you got to be able to hit the ask and join the bid and stuff like that, which we can't really do with a couple shares. Basically paying the spread just to play it. And their W is continuing down here. Well, that quick, I went to just make sure if there was a there was something I wasn't missing on the daily, and that quick it jumped back up 2 points. Just goes to show you that's why you got to be quick. KPTI is trying to go high a day. Of course, SYNH decided to just tank right after. Be interested to see what KPTI does here. Yeah, just because there's a lot of orange, though, doesn't... I mean, one, it could be on SSR. Two, it could be just a pattern that we don't necessarily want to play. Yeah, there's just a bunch of different reasons. Not every single play on the scanner is going to fit your strategy. Man, I was about to scoop W, and it's already back up to 58.50. Would have been a nice quick 3 points. Should have just, honestly, sometimes I overthink it, but when you see a drop like that and a halt on something like W, you kind of want to just check the daily just to be safe. That was just what I was doing, just to make sure. MU looks like it wants to break out. Dare we hope? Yeah. I wouldn't be interested, though, until it gets up towards 54.50. I only remember one other time the S&P moving this fast. I lost 16 points in a minute. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. SPY's actually trying to climb back up here towards 300. It's like one of those times where you can be like, go home, market, you're drunk. You got a hangover. Get out of here. And W is all the way back up over 60 now. That's crazy. I probably wouldn't still be in it, but it's just crazy. That's how fast it came back up. What is Tell doing to the other side? Nothing. Oh, man. I kind of expected it was going to be a little bit like this, but I was thinking we'd at least get a couple opportunities. I mean, I feel like the only opportunity we had so far was that SYNH. SYNH. And I mean, it did what you would think, but the volume and that spread, that's what kept me out of it. Just couldn't, I mean, I couldn't pull the trigger on something where I was basically paying a point spread. Even if you're only taking a couple shares, you got to think of it from the big picture. You know, if you were trading big size, would you be willing to just take a point spread like that? I'm not. But if you're on like a direct to market type broker, you definitely could look to take something. Like you could look to jump on the ask and all that good stuff. Now everything's kind of slowing down. I mean, you still got your low floats moving. OPGN. Is this AHPI? Nothing really there. It's kind of going both ways. Everything's just kind of chilling. Looks like it might just fall over from there, to be honest. No shares here on mRNA. NBRV, I'm pretty sure we didn't have any yet. Excuse me. There goes KPTI again. Let's see if we can actually get through this time. High is right at 2450. And this is all-time highs, right? No, it's not. We're actually at a pretty key area here. Look at that. Resistance, support, 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 and then broke through. Right at this 25 area. That would give me more confidence if we got the breakthrough, just to look to get in near 25. Link to Discord, I send you image of my trade. Tesla. What's Tesla doing? It's doing exactly what the market's doing. It's back to trading with the market. FL. It does look like it wants to, doesn't it? Kind of had sloppy seconds. Now it's coming back down to that low a day here at 35.50. Might be a buyer there at 57 though, because it jumped off of there twice. It's there again right now. Everything is just kind of weird today. Market's chopping, so people don't know which way they want to put their money. Like, should it go up? Should it go down? That's a big green candle. Where do you see a big green candle? Am I looking at the wrong stock? You talking about on FL? On the daily? It was a big green candle for Friday. I actually didn't sleep too bad last night, but all this yawning, you wouldn't be able to tell. Here goes Brian with his trade on SYNH. And that's what I'm talking about. When you can hit the ask like that, it makes it fairly beneficial, because then you can put orders out there on the bid. Have a nice trade. FL 5-minute chart. I still don't see a big candle, like a big green candle. But yeah, it definitely looks super weak. If it wants that 3550 area is a pretty key area for it, which it's there right now. I'm assuming the stock that one of the chat rooms was in this morning is this POAI, which is moving. It's now getting crushed coming out of the halt. So I can only imagine who was partaking in that. How is this not halted back down to the downside? KPTI obviously trying to go through high of day here. All of my paper trades work. It's because you get into more paper trades. People have no problem putting fake money on the line. I'm not saying you in particular. I'm just saying it's something that's why a lot of people always say, well, I can make money on paper. I just can't seem to do it on my real account. Because, well, when you go to take a trade in your real account, you're scared of losing that money. Where with paper trading, you're never scared to actually lose it. Marketing, come on, man. You don't know how to send an image, yet you're trading the stock market? There you go. You got it. Attaboy. APT. Nice little scoop there. I like it. I'm not trading the first half hour again until this range retracts. I got a hole to dig out of now. Sorry to hear that, Vincenzo. I mean, as you can see, I'm just sitting here patiently. I haven't seen anything that I'm interested in. There goes FL. Broke that 3550 area. It seems like everything else that is kind of moving are a little bit lower on the float side as of right now. Let's actually lower that right now. Go to 10. Excuse me. So KPTI didn't do what we wanted it to do. It's one of them days, guys. You're going to have days like this where just nothing to play. Nothing. There's going to be days where your strategy just seems like it's a moot point. That would have been a good trade on FL, by the way, when it broke that 35.50 area. Look at it go, almost all the way down to 35. Dang, FL at 35 now. Down 20 points total now after a long attempt. Time to grab a shovel and bury myself or dig out. You know you'll dig yourself out. EXK. SSR, nothing there. See the scanner go off, I get excited. Warren Buffett is dancing in everyone else's graves. So true. There's been some pretty good memes of Warren Buffett lately. Check out KPTI. That thing took a huge dip down and got bought right back up. It went all the way down to 23.26 thing. All the way back up towards high day now. So just watching KPTI here. There it goes. Finally got through 50. Well, it did over here too, right? Yeah, 24.65 is the high. Now, obviously, this looks like it's grinding, right? But we're just watching this key resistance area, and we want to see it extend through, right? We're not looking to FOMO into a trade just because I've had it up this long, etc. We're looking for this to still give us a move that we would be interested in taking. So we would need to see it go through high of day, most likely through 25, and extend itself. We want to see at least a bar like this first bar, so a $1.50 range. So $1.50 through 24 would be up through 26 or around 26. So we'd want to see boom through high of day up to 26, and that's when we'd be interested in playing some ball. But this thing is struggling like crazy, so it's probably not going to happen. Ponzi, what's up, man? How you doing? JNUG starting to look long if it holds this level. Codex failing. Dang, no shares. Yeah, Codex is failing. SPY must be failing too, because TVIX and all of them are up on the plus I3 scan. Let's see, SPY. Yep, SPY's going back down again. Never made a higher high either, so could be dangerous. All my charts are failing flags. What do you mean? You just telling me flags? The flag pattern doesn't always work? Just being funny. Da, da, da. Hey, 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 careful. What did you hit? That is super loud. Right here. Peppa. Morphle. You got it. Good job. Ha ha ha. Did you do that? Yes. And KPTI tried again and failed again. Ugh. AQB. So this is what we want to see on something that has a decent float, some decent volume, and has some shares available. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Take a look at W. Take a look at FL. That thing is just still going. Woo! Look at that thing. Straight back up. I mean, there's no way I would have still been in this, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. Define an ordinary short. I really wish I had some shares here on AQB. Look at this thing. The heck? Yeah, FL, that thing's nuts. Apple, where's your container? can't give it to you if I don't know where your container is.
Come on. I'll show you where the yellow car is at. Well,
Can you help me find it?
there really
I know you like hiding it.
The car that needs
But if you hit it, I can't give it to you.
I'm sorry, you two.
Apple? Where is it? I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
That looks great. Now, I've made you some lemonade.
You're the trash truck. Where did you hide it?
Did you hear that? Oh, look
Where
at
is
the
it?
color.
I don't know where it is, bud. Where is it? Apple. I would like to give you some applesauce, but you don't know where it's at. Is it in there?
The customers will be here any minute. This orange car needs to be green. Can you do that as well? Oh no, the customers are almost here. And this car needs to be yellow. You really saved the day. Thank you.
With my latest invention, I can reverse the gravity for any object I zap with it.
Find your other one, bud. Sorry about that. Did he just tell you to short Apple? I know we don't have anything there. Saw this on the other scanner coming down. Look at that move it made up at the beginning. What the heck? Did this like keep halting? 9:30. Yeah, 10-minute halt. That was a 20-minute halt? 25-minute halt. Jeez. SPY is dumping. Yeah, it's starting to bounce now. It went low a day though. Sitting on your hands is not easy. The siren song is always pulling at you. What would Ross do? Ross would find a stock like, what was it? He found the stock earlier. Now I'm curious what it was. Was it, no, it was some weird ticker. Was it P? Yeah, POAI. That's what Ross would do right there. I'd be pretty shocked if POAI is not one of the stocks that Ross traded today. Yeah, that was it, Jeff. VSTM. I'm about to go grab some celery and chicken salad because I need something. I am down 13 pounds as of this morning. Let's go. I told myself I'm just going to start checking every Monday morning because then it kind of holds me. I don't want to check like Saturday morning because then it kind of gives me... the weekends are always tough for me. Dang, CVM. I don't have any shares there. This would be something we'd be interested in. But I figured if I do it every Monday morning, I will then have to hold myself very accountable over the weekend, which I've been doing pretty good. So, why oh why wasn't I born a redhead? What did you trade, Thomas? JD? Did I miss JD this morning? Yeah, I wouldn't have played that. I would have been looking for the push up through 42. It's a nice move though. When'd you get in? Yeah, you got in right there. Nice. Love it. And you got max size. Beautiful. Might help me stop this cough too. Apparently I have coronavirus. FL dumped all the way down to 34.21 from that 35.50 area we were talking about. I hear no crying. I hear no crying. I hear no crying. We're good. I'm just kidding. I could see him too. Just nothing, guys. Nothing. Holy smokes. At least when I get off here, since I won't have to make a video if we're not trading, I can go fix everything else via the stream, like the entry screen and all that, the intro, all that good stuff. What do you guys think? I know I had one response. Somebody told me, I think it was Mike. What do you all think of the new layout here on the stream? You like the big window? And scanners are there, chat's there. If I were to take a position, it's there. I feel like the chart is a little bit bigger. It's nice and big. If you guys subscribe or make a donation, that's still there. Nice little pop-up window shall occur if you do. Instead of FOMOing into a trade and donating your money to the market, you guys should just donate it here to Volatility Trading's channel. We can grow the channel even better and get some cool things to make cool content. I do plan on finishing up my setup here and making a new setup video because this thing's pretty cool. I like it. Find your other apple? Get your applesauce. I should have never looked at him. Now he wants my help. What's wrong? miss anything? Sure does not look like I did. Who's barking? That was me. Couldn't hear me? CVM just hanging out up there, huh?
You are not Grandma.
It's days like today that are so frustrating. Now Amazon is sending emails about services. Come on now. CVM breaking to the upside here. So wish I had shares. I would have been in this one for sure. Oh well. I mean, we'll keep an eye on it. It's the only thing that's really even doing anything. I need to shave today too. Yes, bot. Thank you for reminding me, Wally. For anybody that hasn't, like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new here, the name's Tim. Volatility Trading is the channel. We like to be as upfront as possible. There's the move back down on CVM that we would have been looking for. Look at that big order sitting there on the ask. Most likely going to drive this down a little bit further. There it is. Look, this guy is marketing out, I guess, at this point. He's just dropping them shares. Huge order with the panic sell. Look at it. Look at it. It's still there, 1180. I don't really watch level 2 that often, but that's what you would call a seller wall. Basically, when you have a big group of shares that are outweighing any potential, you know, outweighing the size that would normally be trading on any given stock at any given time. So it looks like he finally got out there around 1160. IFRX. So IFRX is a low float. Also have no shares there. Looks like it's getting ready to halt. And it is indeed halting. Apparently it's a Corona stock. Asking my news guy in the Discord what the news is real quick. All he said was new Corona potential, whatever that means. David said they cured coronavirus. What's the daily look like on this thing? Whoa. That was a huge gap down. Wonder if that was a split. Can't even. So just leave it there. So technically, it's at high day, and it's got a pretty big gap fill. Assuming that wasn't some sort of split, which I'm assuming it was. News just dropped that they are partnering with some China bio, treating pneumonia caused by corona. So it's not even the corona specifically. All right, I will be right back. You want some apple too? This will be your last one for the morning. Applesauce?
Sorry, Mr. Vanderbilt. We will be more careful when we're playing.
Thank you. I guess.
Let's mimic the phone plays in audio. More speech like this. You are the best pet ever. Well, I have nice pets too now. Aw, that's such a cute bunny. Are you sure it's a magic pet?
Yeah, of course. It has powers that
Over there. It's the magic. Now, you're the bunny bunny.
with this special magic pet, we will be unstoppable.
What's we got moving? NC, or the IFRX. To the moon we go. Watching the market drop without you is like running for the bus and watching it pull away. You don't like this, bud. Here. I'm gonna go get you the buffalo chicken dip. Hey! No! You don't just throw that. Dad, you can dip. You know you don't like this. I don't know why you're gonna try it again. You like it? He didn't like it last time. He just threw a bowl of buffalo chicken dip. Thankfully, it didn't flip over. It landed on the bottom. Yeah, celery. Not all food is called apple. Well done. Your applesauce is in there on the counter.
Greetings, Earthlings. Can I offer you some freshly baked pancakes? They are quite tasty. But you can't make pancakes without eggs. There are no egg beasts in space. I am so sorry, Earthling Bob. It wasn't my intention to steal your egg beasts. I mean chickens.
All this goodness. You promise you won't taste the chickens anymore. If you come once a week, I'll count you in.
I promise, Earthling.
Nothing new is moving, guys. So we're sitting here watching IFRX. Sorry for chewing in your ear, by the way. I needed something. I'm eating chicken salad with celery. Pretty good. It's like one of my go-to snacks. That and buffalo chicken dip with celery. They're not fully like keto friendly, but they are friendly for the most part. I haven't been knocked out of ketosis yet while snacking on them, so. The only problem with these is you just gotta watch the calories. They're going to add up. That's where eating it with the celery helps.
You're the best cooks ever! I can't wait to see your pie.
Almost
Not even gonna do it. I was gonna take a paper trade just for fun, but I'm not even gonna bother. Let me pull out my secret ingredient. Actually, I can't do that because he'll steal it. I'm lying, I have the secret ingredient. It's called Old Bay. If you have never put Old Bay on chicken salad, do it.
London Bridge is falling down.
I made like one little stick here. I don't know if you guys can see it. So.
Oh, hi. I'm going to a picnic. Wonderful picnics. Super yummy blackberry jelly.
That's so good.
I'm bringing peanut butter. We're going to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Well, everyone, I'm sorry today sucked, but it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be days where nothing works, or nothing even sets up. Oh, he's going upstairs. I wonder if that's where he put his applesauce.
What happened to the fridge? It looks like it fell down. But where are those peaches? My tummy is rumbling. I guess it's just your own food.
I've still been scrolling through charts, but
And I need jelly.
just nothing to look at.
It looks like the bridge was made of wood. Maybe we can fix it. Okay. But what do we fix it with? Anything. Let's look around and see what we can find. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My building. How shall we build it up again? Up again, up again. How shall we build it up again? My building. Build it up with wood and clay, wood and clay, wood and clay. Build it up with wood and clay. My building. Wood and clay will wash away, wash away, wash away. Wood and clay will wash away. My building. What should we build it up with? Not sure. What would you build a bridge with? I've got one. Build it up with bricks and mortar, bricks and mortar, bricks and mortar.
Anybody have any questions?
My building.
Any comments? Concerns? probably the most boring day I've had in a while. Spy's actually coming back up. Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate that. I'm concerned about your attitude. What about it? You know, yes, it's funny. Yesterday, I fasted for about 18 hours. Not even on purpose. I was just so busy doing stuff that I just didn't eat. And it didn't even bother me. But today, I woke up and right around like 8:30, I was just like, I have to eat. My body was like, feed me.
Look at our brother Arthur. He's lying there sleeping when he said he'd play baseball with us this morning. We need 3 people to play. We have to wake him up. I have a plan. I'll sing to him to get him to wake up. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John.
What are you doing, KPTI? Uh-oh. It's actually back at the highs. Give us something to look at. VSTM, NCNA, all those. We don't have anything to play on those. KPTI, however. Uh-oh. How many times are you going to poop today? I already pooped twice. Teacher flashback. Every time I bring KPTI up, it just fails at something. In my mind, I told her, well, I'm concerned about your waistline. Biatch. Here we go, KPTI. I actually have KPTI open up on 3 of my 6 charts. That's how crappy this day's been. JD getting extended? Why do I not see that on the scanner, like, anywhere? You are right. It's definitely getting extended. It's actually coming up to that big resistance on the daily at 43. It's just now getting through those pre-market highs, though. See if we can get a push up. What's the float on this anyway? It's a huge float. 1.21 billion. It's kind of grinding up there, so let's see if it wants to extend itself up through 42.50. If it does, I think I'd be interested on JD. I know you guys can't see that, but I'm just kind of looking at the chart over there. More interested if KPTI could just break through 25 and go, but it doesn't seem to want to. I think it's already in a long setup. It's curling, coming up to the highs. See, Thomas, great minds think alike. Plus, I got my brain juice going. My brain salad. Oh, sounds like it's coming down. Let me put this away. I was like, where's the lid? I left it in here. So we got KPTI and JD. Those are the two that we're watching right now. It's going to be our last two that we watch here, coming up to 11 o'clock. See if they want to do anything. I don't like how quiet he got. Camden. Camden. What you doing? You just playing? Excuse me. I think even with the huge float on JD, might have to just let a pattern form too. Got a new water bottle coming today. This one, it's like if you fill it up past this level, for some reason, I don't know why, but it's pushing water back out through the top. and it just creates it's a leak, obviously, and it just puts it all over whatever table you have it on. Good, nice little move here. If it wants to extend like that through 50, we might be interested. Dang, I went right through for a second. Just realized you guys can't even see it. See that mark right here at the daily is like right at 43. Yeah, it's very grindy. It's kind of why I was looking for it to, I was waiting for it to get up towards 43. Just realized I got rid of my KPTI chart, which is failing. Oh snap, look at the SPY. 300 to the moon, back to the highs, let's go. He has a screwdriver and he's putting it through a pretzel, like a fake pretzel. If it fits, I stick. If it fits, I screw. Do 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 do. I hate that I can't see these candles because the range on it. Because the I forgot I can change that, can't I? Is it Control? How do I? Is it Alt? Right? Oh, it's right click. There we go. Yeah, it was another trick that I had found out. If you right click and drag over here, you can modify the scaling of the chart. It's pretty nice. I was trying to see the descending triangle, which we are now missing. But I like couldn't get close enough. That would have been a nice one. Working out. I know Thomas is in this, so nice, Thomas. Well done. I was looking for the descending triangle to form, but it just kind of went right through. It didn't even really form a descending triangle. It said, I no wait for you. KPTI is all the way back down. That actually kind of did form a descending triangle. Right at the 24 area. Oh, well. Dang, look at JD go. That really sucks. I was about to take 200 shares. Look at that. Because I would have been risking high a day. 25 bucks risk from high of day from where the price currently was at 53. That would have been a nice little winner there. All good. See chart area. Zoom, best fit. Yeah. Oh, well. It's just been that kind of day. It's been that kind of day. I wanted that move a little bit closer to 43, all on that same move. That would have been nice and intense. It would also got away from this 42 area a little bit more to my liking. But, oh well. Look at that, right back down to that previous resistance of 42. If I was a guessing man, I'd say this thing's going to bounce. Even though it's still pretty extended. Hells yeah, Thomas. Look at that chart. Gonna actually search for the money bags on that one. All right, well, I guess this is going to be the official end to a boring day from me over here at Volatility Trading. If you have any additional questions or comments, feel free to jump into the Discord. I will link that in the chat. And I am officially going to get out of here. I just realized the stream ending screen is most likely going to be messed up as well. It'll probably be up in the top left. I will get those fixed before tomorrow. And I'm going to get out of here. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.